Hey, I'm Sheldon Primus here with OSHA Compliance Help. Thank you for joining me on this Be the Consultant segment of my OSHA Compliance Help YouTube channel. And I'd like to invite you to join our channel. What you do is you get to the OSHA Compliance Help page, you'll subscribe, and then don't forget after you subscribe to click on the alert side. So you subscribe and then you want to be alerted to any new videos that come on. Also like to tell you about our Patreon page. You can become a Patreon patron and help support the content that I provide for you on the Patreon page. And with this, you'll have exclusive content and even more in-depth information on OSHA compliance and safety culture, just so you could get past the compliance stage into the safety culture stage. And I do have a safetyculture.online website for professionals who are ready to get beyond that safety compliance. There's featured webinars on the site. You have downloadable safety and health programs that you can edit and use for your own safety and health jobs, as well as monthly Q&A with me. And then also we do monthly safety lessons. So I've been in the safety and health field for over 20 years. And what I've done is worked with several companies and agencies in safety and health compliance. So today, let's go over the Be a Consultant. That's my little pal, Romeo. Romeo is my buddy. He's my little Yorkie poo. He is 5. So say hey, hi. So Romeo's going to go through this with us. So let's show you a picture that was sent to me. So this is someone who's obviously working at working for 7-Eleven as a contractor. So I'm going to close my alerts. As you're seeing this, and I'll get a little closer, give you a little chance to absorb what you're seeing. You can see that they're being safe, right? They have their high-vis vest on, at least one guy on top. So what you're seeing is a worker doing a repair to the 7-Eleven sign. He's actually using a stepladder on top of the actual truck, and he's doing his work. So really he's looking to be using a scissor lift, aerial lift. Aerial lift might be a little bit better in this, and that's what he should be using. But right now he's using a ladder and a truck to create his elevated surface. So there's a lot of issues that are that you can see here. And worker down here is actually just hanging out. There's no control for any vehicles coming by, because they got the truck, right? Who needs to put out some cones? But yes, you do. Should be some control in the area. Obviously, he should be using the right equipment. So this is something that you see often in several different settings. I've had a class. I was teaching a 30-hour OSHA class, and in my 30-hour OSHA class in Daytona Beach, Florida, one of the medics at the Speedway had said someone had asked to use their vehicle and do the exact same thing with the medic vehicle. I'm scrolling back so you can see that is not close enough for there to be an overhead hazard for electrical. However, there is an overhead hazard here because now he's elevating his surface. So I would say he should be wearing a hard hat as well. So let's get a little closer. And that's exactly what you're seeing. So he's doing his work up there. Right, Romeo? All right. So let's show you if there was a citation, what that would be. So I'm going to go to the regs to go, which I use all the time. And my little Romeo here, he's licking my so hey, little bud, I'm going to put you down, all right? There you go. So I use a regs to go program from Mancom. So Mancom is one of the people that they are I don't know, they don't really produce the standards, they just publish them. So this is a general industry. And I'm going to also open OSHA.gov because there's something that you guys need to see. So right now, this is the January and July, excuse me, 2016 version of the regulation. Once you click on walking working surfaces, under walking working surfaces, they have portable ladders and metal ladders. A lot of your CFRs right now have either portable ladders or metal ladders. If you didn't know that there was a new change in the OSHA website. So I am going, here is the OSHA.gov. Here's the home page of OSHA.gov. And they actually, looks like they've taken it off here. But I'm going to do a quick search for walking working surface. There's a final rule change that happened. So I'm going to get the regulatory text of subpart D. That's my right click over here. So you've got two regulatory guidances. One is the new one, which is just came up here on my computer. So this is subpart D. I'm going to scroll down to where it says ladders. And you know, you might get a little headache as I'm scrolling, but uh, ladders right now is 1910 section 23. You go over here to the old subpart D. Ladders was not in 23. It was actually guarding floors and wall openings and floors and holes, excuse me. Ladders are actually 25 and 26, but again, it was only wooden and metal ladders. Then you had fixed ladders. So knowing that these rules have changed, I'm going to show you the new wording, and I'll try to compare the new with the old. So this section does cover what these guys are doing. And right here first tells you about the mechanical design of the ladders, uh, the type of clearances you need with the ladders, make sure that the ladders are in good shape. So if there's any defects in the ladders, it tells you what to do. Each employee must face the ladder climbing up. So there's a lot of wording here on the different types of things you need to know for the ladders. So here's a portable ladder. So that's C. So we're at 23C. So with that portable ladder, and now that you've got the portable ladder, right here is each step ladder combination used as a step ladder mode is equipped with a spreader, which it does have in the picture. However, uh, the wording that we're looking for is that the ladder itself, you should be using the ladder as it's intended. So I'm kind of reading down to 7. So this is still that paragraph C under portable ladders, and then once you get down under C, you keep working your way down. It tells you a little bit more about the supporting ladders, and then it goes into fixed ladders. But for the most part, we're looking for the wording that says that ladders are not to be placed on boxes, barrels, or other unstable bases to obtain additional height. Right there is what we're looking for. So that's what these guys are doing. It's not a barrel or a ladder, but we're calling the vehicle an unstable base to get additional height. So that is exactly what these guys are doing. And right here, ladders and ladder sections, those are for tying. So anyway, pretty much is what these guys are doing there. And that would be a violation. So I'm going to kind of highlight this here. I don't know if they have changed in OSHA.gov any citations for section 23 yet on ladders. So I'm going to highlight that. Let's go back to the OSHA.gov website. I'm going to take you guys to the data and statistics portion. Huge section for OSHA. Once you know how to operate the data and statistics section, I would show you how to find through this exercise and other exercises the actual standards and get a dollar figure. So 1023, let's see if it actually changes and the heading says ladders. So I'm going to go back and let's go to the old one and let's say 25. All right, so you get no sites right now for the new standard, but it looks like it's the old standard here is portable ladders. So I'm going to go to, let's go back to this for portable metal ladders. So that was 26. So I'm going to go back. Let's find 26. But right now, you guys already know that the new is 23 is the new section. But right now, OSHA's documents don't have any sites on the new section. So here's some sites on the old section. And make it a little larger for you. Janitorial service, automotive, mechanical repair, auto body, home centers. So mostly service industry are the ones that are getting cited for this. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. To me, that means every time they see it, they're going to cite it. So that is what you're seeing here, janitorial service. It's quite a high price citation, even if you're going to go down to a 1-to-1 right here for fish and wholesale. They've got them for $7,400. One time of seeing it misused, the ladder. So there's several of these sites, and it looks like these guys, I'm going to go back to the picture here. So their citation for this would probably be close to $5,000. So I would say, $3,000 to $5,000, you could probably rent the equipment that you need. But the mindset of the worker is, it's quicker. This is what I have. This is what I could use. I don't want to get my boss, or if they're their own boss, I don't want to pay the extra money for that. But if you're looking at this type of hazards, the hazard related to what this worker is doing is a fall to below hazard. He falls from that height. Yes, he may fall onto the truck, or if someone hits the vehicle and he falls down even further, or he really loses his balance and falls backwards onto the ground, then you really have a situation where it could be either a fatality, multiple fractures, something like that. So I'm going to leave this open for you guys to give me some comments on what you think. If I missed anything, I know I mentioned the hard hat and I mentioned the improper use of the ladder. So you seasoned safety professionals, you could use this as well for your classes. And you can mute me if you want and just go ahead and show the pictures. That's fine with me. So you could use this for training purposes. But if you have any comments or any questions below, or questions, please leave it in the comment below. So thank you for your time, and I'll look forward to seeing you at the next event that I do, the Be the Consultant. So if you are the consultant in this, what do you tell these workers, and how do you convince them that it is better to do the safe way instead of putting yourself in harm? So have a wonderful day.